Hello my friends, welcome to 1938 Coppa Acerbo. We are at Pescara in Italy. This is the and here we are with a Formula Libre race, which means that if you haven't watched any of the previous races that we have done, this is a Formula Libre. We have the professionals and the amateurs all together now. And we have 12 people right now, 20 in register, but only 12 actually here. Hopefully there's more people jumping in. We have 6 laps to this huge track. It's like 25 kilometers. I don't remember. Something like that. And we have the settings for this race in the server with fuel and tire wear like at 260 something percent, which means that we cannot do the full race without stopping to change the tires and refuel. So most probably it's going to be 3 laps. Hopefully we can finish this race because I come from 2 DNF. Lap 3 is the plan. We stop, change the tires. We're going with the softer compound, the SH, and refuel. For my calculation, we're gonna with this car. I'm with the Alfa Romeo P3. I'm gonna show you here. Look at that. This is a beautiful car. It was an awesome car in 1935, but now it's old. We're in 1938. We'll do what we can against the other amateurs. The professionals with the Mercedes, Auto Union, etc. They are just gonna leave us in the dust behind. The only way to pass them is these guys are coming. You're going backwards. Stewart, you're going backwards. What are you doing? Everybody's going backwards. Yeah, because we're in overtime and these laps are so long that it makes no sense to. You know, we're not gonna wait for you guys. So they're getting back into line. Okay, let me change the camera. Here we are. This is the camera that we're gonna use. I'm starting in... I think I'm 8th actually, because other people didn't set a time, and I did set the 8th time before. Something like that. Now I have some trouble with the start, because if you haven't watched before, I race with keyboard. Everybody else has a wheel and pedals. I think somewhere actually Aditya Surbi, he races with a controller, I think, but I don't know if he's here. No, I don't know if he's gonna race today, but I'm the only one with the keyboard. Now I have a problem with at the start, because you need the clutch to release the first gear. After that you change gears, you know, just up and down, and it's automatic. But for the start, and I have actually stalled the engine several times. So let's hope that I can avoid that. I'm gonna press the pit board. I hope it works for you guys. And I think I have everything set up. We should be starting very, very soon. I think it's countdown 50 seconds to get into the starting grid. And I see, I'm looking in Discord, and we have 12 people. It seems that confirmed 12 people, which they are all professionals except 1, 2, and me, 3. So we have 9 professionals with very fast cars, Auto Unions, Mercedes and Maserati. And then, okay, now is the countdown. 1.5 minutes to go to the grid. And then we have 3. I should be faster than them. We have Evatne Cleo here, Lily, and Stuart McGonagall. They are driving the Alpha 158, the Alfetta, 1938. A Boatourette car, which I use also. We are teammates in the Boatourette championship, which we will do next weekend. We will have the race For Formula Libre, I chose my second car, the Alpha P3. Even though older, is much faster in the straights. I was doing 270 kilometers per hour on the straights, and the Alfetas were doing 200. So they are actually very agile in the twist section, but then they lack in speed on the straights. So I can guess that maybe they're gonna pass me at the start. Hopefully I don't stall the engine, but I think they're gonna pass me anyway. And we might get stuck behind them. And at the end of the lap, when we reach the straights, I will pass them, and hopefully I don't see them again. To pass the professionals, the only thing is that if they have some troubles. Otherwise, we are not gonna see them. They are very, very fast. Look at that. They are... Okay, we are on the grid now. So let's get the setup. Longest rear gear ratio. We have 110 liters. I use 35 liters per sorry 35 liters per lap. So I should have 5 extra liters. And lap 3 we will change tires and refuel. Start engines. Gentlemen, start your engines. There we go. Okay. I hope you can listen to that. I turned down the sound in my headset because the engine sounds very, very, very loud in my ears. Alright. So I'm in Spain, guys. You know, if you have been watching the races before, I'm Spanish, but I live in China, so I race in China most of the time, unless I'm doing a business trip or whatever. I'm in Spain now, so instead of in the middle of the night, I'm starting like everybody else in Europe here at 11 at night. Saturday 11 at night. That's the Auto Union. I think that's the Auto Union. Yeah, that's the Mercedes behind. That's the Alfeta. Ivan Necleo, Cesario Guerra is a Mercedes, and this here, Gaidon is a Mercedes, Florian Barto, Auto Union. Okay, the lights. Wish me luck and see you on the other side, guys. Don't stall the engine. I'm damaging the engine. I'm last. Okay, I passed the Alfetas, which was somewhat expected. Let's go slowly here. Take it easy. The acceleration of the bigger cars is just amazing. They just, look at that, they just disappear. So last week, actually, I was in Spain as well with my uncles, and I lasted 10 minutes in the race. Unfortunately, I had a little tap, a very silly mistake, a little tap in with a barrier, and unfortunately the car rolled over. And when you roll over, you are done. It's a DNF. I saw a yellow. It seems that someone has fallen behind. Yeah, the Alfetta is more agile here. I will be faster later. In the straights. You have to be very careful. Keep the car on the road. There's a yellow here. Another yellow. I can see a car right there. It's very difficult to pass because the roads are very narrow. So unless I make a very big mistake, it's gonna be very difficult for Stuart to pass me. And I have to make it to the long straights. There I will leave them behind. Reduce here. This corner is very tricky. It's very easy to go wide. Another yellow. Oh, there's a Mercedes. Oh, someone is out. Come on. So that was a professional. That's it. The only way that we're gonna pass them is if they have an issue. Stuart is coming like a kamikaze. Now here's where we have our advantage. I don't see Lily behind. So here, the 200 kilometers per hour, that's the maximum that the Alfetta can do. And now we are gonna go. Oh, Lily also, she had a disconnect or something. Stuart won't be able to keep up. I'm gonna move here. These patches actually help the traction and you get more speed. These patches here. There's another one on this side, if I remember correctly. Yes. And now I'm gonna go to the left. And as soon as I see the shadows, I'm gonna start braking and reducing some shadows on the road. Here's 1 kilometer that they used to measure the speed. That line that we saw on top, that pancarta, I don't know how to say. I broke early. Here we have a barrel on the left. I'm gonna put second, even though you can go faster with first, but I had issues that with the first gear here coming out of this corner, the car really is very slippery giving the throttle, and I had a crash actually in there. So you don't lose that much going there in second, and you save your bacon. Okay, they are already in the second lap. It says that I'm 17th, but a lot of people didn't show up. So I don't know where we are. 9th or something. Now we will see the shadows on the road, and we have to brake in there as well, like we did before. This is a very tricky part of the track too. This chicane, you could say. So I have the tire wear at 4 already in 1 lap. Here it is. Brake early. I broke very early. But better early than late, because you eat that with potatoes and your car gets destroyed. The out lap, I did just that. I broke everything. Actually, this race is gonna be very lonely. If we are lucky. There's a ton of cars in this. Quite a lot of people didn't show up. 11:06 and P9. But we are first of the Voiturettes. So it's gonna be a very lonely race. We have to, even though I'm much slower here than the Alfettas in the twisty section, the advantage that we get on the straights, I think, is enough to be clear of them. And in any case, even if I go, hyper mega quick with this car, I'm never gonna catch the Auto Unions and the Mercedes unless they have very big issues, right? So now we just have to keep the car on the road and try to get as many points as possible. Which in this championship that we race, if you have watched before, I talk about every race actually. This is focus on reputation, and you get reputation in 4 different ways. So one is the position, so that the higher position that you finish a race, you get more points. Reputation points I'm talking, huh? Then is the race distance. So this race is 6 laps. If we can finish the 6 laps, you get the maximum of points that are assigned to that. If we get lapped, we will do less, of course. So if you do 75% or more, you get the maximum points from that. So sorry, that's what we try to do, right? Now another one is the overachieving performance, which goes depending on the car that you have. So let's say today we were 12th, right? I think my car is the 10th fastest, you could say, because it's fastest than the Alfetas. So if I finish better than 10th, I'm 9th now, I get some extra points for overachieving performance. And that's how it goes, I believe. And what is the clean racing is the 4th and last that you get points for the reputation, and those are by collisions. So collisions with environment, collisions with other cars. If you have 0 to 4, I believe is that's you get the maximum of points assigned to the clean race. If you get 5 or more, and then it starts, the more you get, the less points you add to your count. Now for the championships, because we have a Voiturette championship and we have a professional championship, right? Today is the Formula Libre, so we race together. We don't get points for the championships. This is just for the reputation. Now when you race against only Voiturettes, normally we race in one track and the professionals race alone in another, and then you get points for the championship. But that's a different story. Now the reputation points are the most important in order to select cars. So the way it goes, the higher you are in the reputation overall, the sooner that you choose cars. And we choose cars every time that we change the year. So recently we finished 1937, we started the 1938, and there's new cars like the Alfeta, for example, the Alfa 158. It was historically it was introduced in 1938, so it's a new car available to choose. So the higher you are, the sooner that you choose your car. And I was lucky enough that people chose other cars, and I got the Alfeta that I like. In 1938, actually, that car won the Voiturette championship. Okay, so we are in Don't... I stole the engine. What the... Here we go. There's a Stuart is coming behind already. Stuart or Lily, I don't know. A car coming behind. I saw. Let's focus. We are close to the long straight, so I will be able to extend the lead again with Alfetas. This car, the P3, actually was very cool car and quite successful, I believe. After that, after 1935 already the Germans were pushing hard. 1936 they already dominated, and from there on they just dominated everything. The Mercedes and Auto Unions. Okay. Here we should now. I can see it coming down or no? I don't see it. Let's push now here. So we have. This is finishing lap 2. The professionals, you can see, they're on lap 3 already. We have the two main straights. I have 58 liters left. Tire wear that the rears are at 7. This type of tires, the SH, they get destroyed after when you reach 20. If you saw my race at Napoli that I led for 20 laps, the Voiturette race, I led for 20 of 37 laps, and in the end I tried to finish the race without changing tires, and yeah, they just died on me, and I had no grip at all. I couldn't turn the car to save my life. So we will do one more lap and then we will go to pits. We're gonna change tires, refuel, and hopefully go all the way to the end. And the same thing I mentioned before, I'm gonna go in second gear here because the first easy to spin. The tires are very hot too and less grip. So there's a car behind. Maybe it's we're gonna get lapped already. Oh, I'm destroying the red line in the engine. Yeah, that might be. Will that be the leader? No. Well, maybe Mapache started later. Just join. Oi, that Netco. Maybe he started later. Well, that's weird. Well, we are in 10th now then. Maybe he had an issue. Yeah, brake here. Yellow. Oi! I don't know what happened there. That was very weird. Mapache went backwards. I don't understand. The netco is a little weird. More yellow. brakes are cooked. $11.10. Okay, so it was even slower than my previous lap. Okay, this is gonna be the last lap before jumping to the pits. I don't know, maybe he had a disconnect again or something. I don't know, after 2 DNFs that I had, because you know I was at pole, I was actually pretty confident to do a good race, and I touched a bale that it seemed that it was made of iron, and the car ended up upside down, and yeah, I did continue recording that, but I got disqualified because you can't join in. It was very early, like a 4th lap or something. You know, to finish the race in 10 minutes. I think that was while in China. I got up in the middle of the night to race and finish in 10 minutes. I was like disheartened, you know. I finished the race in 8th, but I was disqualified for breaking the rules. Hopefully we can finish this one. I want to finish a race after two DNFs. Get some points. Come on. It's a pity not to have anybody here to race with. But this is all about survival, really. Yeah, some corners here that they are like here. It always looks that you can go faster, but if you go too fast, the car just spins and you hit something. And these cars, they are made of glass, you know. Very easy to. You always lose the radiator just looking at the car. The brakes also. So I'm gonna take it very easy today. Let's listen to the engine. They sound so cool, these cars. I don't know if it's historically correct, but even if they are not, they sound so cool. I don't wanna go too fast here. I had a spin. I hit those branches in there, and yeah, broke the radiator, broke this, broke that. Let's go in second. We have less torque. Sometimes I move, maybe because, I don't know, if you don't know the track, there are some bumps. So I get out of the way so I don't hit them, because the car bumps and you can be launched the opposite way that you wanna go. I don't know what happened with my Apache. He disappeared. Imagine back in time here, all these spectators watching the races. Wow, these cars, they are so fast, so loud. I think Mapache is coming. I see him in the map behind. He's coming back. And these cars with very little brakes. You see that as soon as I attach the brakes, the temperature goes to 300 something in red. And you can suffer brake fade. The car has a lot of torque. Sometimes with the first gear, it's easy to spin if you're not careful. I change to second as soon as I can. Oh, he disappeared again. What the? No, now he's behind. It's very, very strange. His netco is very, very weird. I hope he doesn't crash me. Later I will tell her. He's now on top of us. I don't know where he is. He's there. I wanna let him go. Yeah, go away, just in case. That was very strange. I will talk with him later and tell him you were flying on top of me. Oh, come on.
The front left tire. Pull the car over so that I can change it.
No, I need to go to pits. See if I can go. Here's where I gain. How well? That's so unlucky. This is where I gain all my advantage. Let me see the pressure if it goes down. I'm gonna try to go as far as possible, because this is my third lap, and I want to go to pits anyway, you know. But it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to keep the car on the road with the tire like this. Damn it. Well, I have no tire. There is no rubber at all. I'm gonna lose a ton of time with the Alfetas behind, but if I stop to change one tire, it takes about the same time to change all of them. So I will have to use like a pit stop in here in the middle of nowhere to change that tire, and then go to pits and change them all again and refuel. So I'm not gonna do it. We have another 3 laps, so even if the Alfetas catch me, I should be able to overtake them later on. Hopefully. I can't go any faster than this. I'm gonna crash against a bloody tree. Come on. So there was a Stuart that is taking a big advantage on me now. So unlucky, yeah? Well, sometimes it happens to one and sometimes to another. The only thing, I'm gonna use less fuel, so let me see. If I arrive with 20, I need 90 liters. I don't need 110. It will take a little less to refuel. Come on, I'm gonna get lapped. I was hoping to do the 6 laps, but we might end up doing only 5 because of this. Come on. What a pity, but this is where I usually get the most advantage. I know it's where I'm gonna lose the most time. Well, maybe better, that is the straight, because on the twist area, with one puncture, easier to crash. Well, I'm gonna lose like a minute with a Stuart. We are close now. Okay. Oh, break. No! Hijo de su madre.
Looks like we have lost our radiator. Go easy on the throttle.
Now I need to fix everything. Start the engine. Yeah, the car doesn't brake with the broken tire. It wouldn't brake. See, it just goes straight. No, I can't believe it. I'm gonna go this way. Come on. Well, the engine is... Oh, the radiator shouldn't be much trouble to fix. Wait, stop! Okay, there you are. 90 liters. Repair engine. Come on. Well, they're not repairing then. We're in 12. Where is Lily? I didn't see Lily pass me. Come on, I hope the radiator is fixed. Okay, it's not fixed. Well, whatever. I'm pretty sure I clicked the fix the... Oh, fix the engine. Yeah, the engine? Well, whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch Stuart now, with all the time that I lost. pretty sure I did here it says pit stop and repair engine. I'm pretty sure that I repaired the engine. But I will see in the footage later if I did choose it correctly. But normally I choose all of them. I didn't want to repair the body because it's just the spare parts and you just waste time. But look, now I have the car with the radiator broken. Hopefully we can hold on. I did a race. We did a race at Sitges, a fun race, and I was able to finish without radiator. Oh my god, that was very squirrely, and I finished with a 98 degrees temperature. At 100 the engine starts melting, so I just made it. Hopefully we can do the same here. It will just the temperature will rise on the main straights. Here I think it will be alright. Nobody else has issues. Can't be the only me. I'm 11. Come on. Already 5th lap for the leaders, so they are very close to us now. Come on, I don't want this to be my last lap. I want to try catch Stewart. So unlucky, the bloody tire punctures. Because this track is so long, you lose so much time. Wait, come on. Okay, entering the town. I think that the Alfetta and Stuart is in this area is quite fast. My only advantage is the long straight, and that's where the tire exploded. So Come on. See if we are lucky and the leaders don't overtake us before we cross the line. I see a car behind me. So that's gonna be it. Shit. We're gonna do only 5 laps, I guess, and I won't be able to catch Stuart then. My race is gonna be over when I cross the line then. Ah no, because I think it's Kaylee behind. She still has another lap to do. This is lap 5 for her. It's 4 for us. Yeah, there's the blue flag. See if she catches me on the main straight, so I can give her way. Yeah, she's gonna catch me there, okay. There she goes. So she's gonna start the last lap. And I'm gonna start my 5th, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna do 5 laps then. Wow. Stuart has over a minute over me with that bloody tire blow up that we had. Which means I'm not gonna have any trouble with tires or fuel, hopefully. Oh, someone is out. Gini Borisov disconnected. So we're gonna gain a position there. Come on. Let's see. We have one more lap. Let's see how far ahead is Stuart. Oh, 2 minutes. I lost 2 minutes with him in the pits and all that. They have to go to pits though. They can't do the whole race without refueling or changing tires, so maybe they stop this. Stuart, oh, he disconnected. He crashed. Yeah, this is a survival race. Okay, take it easy here. So deceptive this turn. It always seems that you can go faster, but if you try, you leave your teeth in there. Leader is on final lap, and it's gonna be final lap for us as well. P11. But here it says I'm 9th. Last lap. Let's bring the car home. So Stuart crashed, it seems. Once Kaylee crosses the finish line, it will show us that we are on our final lap. I don't know where is our next race actually. Next weekend we'll have the Voiturette Championship race, which I don't remember where it is, to tell you the truth. But then next weekend we have another one, that is the Golden Era Championship, that we race once a month. And it will be, I don't remember the name of the Grand Prix. That track, it doesn't exist for Assetto Corsa, we don't have it. But we will be racing at Fontenay, which is a fictional track in French roads made by Fat Alfie, I think is the creator. Very cool. We're gonna be racing with a dirt layout, which is something that was modified for the Golden Era Championship. Like this, you can see that actually this track, if you buy this track from Italo Tracks, is the 1957 version, which is the 1957, the Formula 1 championship came to Pescara and they raced here. They only raced once, and it was that year. And it's still, it has the record, it's the longest Formula 1 track or circuit or whatever ever raced. Because these are actually roads, country roads. And the Formula 1 race here. And I think it was the Baxwell that won. It was Stirling Moss driving that car. Don't quote me on that. I think it's like this, but I don't remember exactly. But anyway, the thing is that if you buy the track from the mod from Italo Tracks, you will get the 1957 version, which is asphalt. However, this you can say is dirt, and it was modified by Garamond and the other people that helped him for the Golden Era Championship. We did race here recently. It was a 10 lap. It was even longer than this one. We had 30 people actually taking part on that one. I did race with I think I raced with a Talbot. Yes, the Talbot 1926 Talbot 700. and I finished in 14th. After a crash on the first lap that I ate a Mercedes with potatoes at 160 kilometers per hour. I don't know how any of both of us were able to continue, but we did. I ended up in 14th. However, the 20,000 credits that I won for finishing the race, that in that championship is all about there's a monetary system. It's very cool. I had to spend exactly the 20,000 that I won for repairs for the car, so I didn't win anything at all, but at least I didn't lose money either. So at Fontenay I will race with the Talbot again, and then next month in November we have the I think it's 1930 Monaco Grand Prix, and it's gonna be 100 laps at Monaco, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna sell the Talbot, and I still have the Amilcar 1926 Amilcar that I bought at the beginning when I joined the championship, and I think I want to race with that, even though it's the slowest of the cars. But in a place like Monaco, it can be an advantage, because I might be able to do the whole race without refueling and changing tires. I have to test it though. And since speed is not the most important thing at Monaco, just to keep the car on the road and let everybody else crash, hopefully. Hopefully we don't crash ourselves. I have raced many times at Monaco already, and I got there my podium, actually the only podium that I have. I finished third at Monaco. It wasn't 100 laps though. It's very, very, very long. Alright, now it's just bring it home. Evgeny Borisov, it seems that he crashed. Stuart McGonagall crashed. And Van de Cleo is running, because I see she had 2 laps, now she has 3. So I think she's still running, but long way behind. Alright, well, let's don't look at that. Keep looking forward. And I guess this is gonna be the last. I don't think I have to do another lap. Let's see. I wouldn't mind. $260 per hour. I didn't repair the radiator. You can see it's only gone up to 71 degrees, so we're not gonna have much of a problem actually. Even a full throttle here is not going up, so it should be fine. Maybe the tire temperatures, I see they're 110. Oh. I was looking where I shouldn't, and I broke too late, but I was able to catch it on time. Thank goodness. Yeah, maybe the tire temperatures is the reason that we had a tire puncture before. Anyway, let's hope that we don't get another one. Final lap, yes, so we are gonna finish here. What a pity. I was hoping to do the Kaylee Johnson one. I was hoping to finish the 6 laps of the race, but with that problem that we had, now, like we say in Spain, until the tail, everything is bull. So let's wait until we cross the line. here. I'm used to race here with much slower cars from the 1920s, and well, there's a big difference because with those cars you almost have to go the whole place full throttle. Oh, there's a car right in front of me. Well, it looks like a... maybe it's Lily, I don't know. It looks like an Alfetta. Will it go to pits? No. Well, I did a tap in there. This will be the end. Anyway. P9. My fastest lap and race over. Okay. Why is here second? Ah, because everybody else has to finish their lap. They have to do one more lap actually. I'm gonna stop here somewhere safe, like here. Race over. So now these guys, when Lily also finished. I think she's one lap down, and now these guys here that have 5 laps. So Heinrich Witthoff is already finished second. Gunderson, Sebastian Gunderson with the the Maserati. So we have 2 auto unions, first and second. Third is a Maserati right now. Robert with another auto union. Then Florian Barto with Mercedes. Oh, he passed him. We just saw here a change position here. Robert passed Sebastian. Cesario Guerra with another Mercedes. And then Gaidon with Auto Union and Mapache. Jorge Manuel Russo here. Oh, he's driving the LS tires. Oh, how is that? So strange. He will be 10th, so... No, he will be 10th. He will be 8th. And then I will be 9th. I think it goes like that. Yeah. Heinrich Witthoff, he disconnected. Sebastian Gunderson finished in 4th. Now next would be Florian Barto. So I did 5 laps, so I'm gonna be passing Evgeny Borisov here. Hey, here we have... Who is this? It's Robert. Robert! He stopped over there. Oh, it says 3rd. Florian Barto 5th. Yes. So Robert finished 3rd, Sebastian in 4th with the Maserati, Florian Barto with the Mercedes in 5th. Next should be Cesario Guerra. But anyway. Wait, what happened to my car? It sounds so cool, this engine, doesn't it? Robert is connected. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. And you can see we are gonna be... I'm already 7th in here. Gaidon, I'm gonna finish 9th position. So not many troubles for the professionals, and it's the only way to pass them because those cars are really... I did have that tire puncture, and I don't know if anybody else had any issues. Maybe we were so unlucky. I couldn't finish any higher though with these cars, with this car. So very happy just to finish after 2 DNF. But anyway, let's leave it here. Next weekend we have 2 races, and there will be more videos coming up. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, well, we can see now then. 9th. Lily in 10th. And Evgeny Borisov 11th. And Stewart, that did pass me when I had that problem with the tire, he crashed later. Because he only did 3 laps. And that's it, we had only 12 people running from the 20 that we had here registered. Anyway, let's leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. Please take care, be safe, and I hope to see you soon with the next one. Bye bye for now.